Ever wondered how deep respect for elders, use of honorifics, and the importance of etiquette shape Korean society? Well, you're about to find out. In the heart of Korea, respect for elders is not just a courtesy, it's a cornerstone of the culture. From the moment they start speaking, children are taught to express reverence towards their elders. This respect permeates all aspects of Korean society, reaching beyond family ties to include teachers, bosses, and even older strangers. Now you may be wondering, how exactly is this respect conveyed? A significant part of it lies in language. When addressing someone older or of a higher status, Koreans use what's known as 존댓말, a more formal version of the Korean language. This includes specific verb endings and pronouns designed to show deference. So instead of a casual 안녕 for hello, you'd say 안녕하세요 to greet an elder. But it's not just about the words you use. Korean culture is rich with etiquette rules that serve as outward demonstrations of inner respect. One such custom is bowing. Whether you're saying hello, expressing gratitude, or making an apology, a bow is in order. And when it comes to elders, the deeper the bow, the greater the respect. But the show of respect doesn't end there. In Korean culture, the act of giving or receiving objects, especially with elders, is also an opportunity to show deference. Whether you're passing a gift, a document, or even a business card, using both hands is a must. And let's not forget about dining etiquette. When sharing a meal with elders, it's important to wait for them to start eating before you do, and leaving the table, not until they've finished their meal. So, what does all this mean for you? Well, whether you're planning a trip to Korea or simply interested in understanding its culture better, these insights can help you navigate Korean social interactions with ease and respect. Let's delve deeper into these aspects and learn how to navigate social interactions in South Korea. Language plays a crucial role in showing respect in Korean culture. Like an intricate dance, Korean language fluidly navigates the nuances of social hierarchy and age. One of the most evident ways this respect is embodied is through the use of 존댓말, a formal language style utilized when addressing those of a higher status or older age. To appreciate the beauty of 존댓말, let's consider a simple greeting. You might say 안녕 to a friend, but when greeting an elder, you'd say 안녕하세요. Notice the addition? That's 존댓말 in action. It's a subtle yet significant way to convey deference and respect. Language not only shapes communication, but also reflects cultural norms and values. In Korean, this is seen through the use of honorifics, special words used when addressing or speaking about someone superior in age or status. These honorifics are woven into the fabric of the language, subtly highlighting the speaker's respect for the person they're interacting with. For instance, the word for you in Korean changes based on the social context. When speaking with a friend, one might use neo, but when addressing an elder or superior, dangsin or gyudae would be more appropriate. This linguistic flexibility allows Koreans to express respect through their everyday conversations. Understanding and using 존댓말 and honorifics correctly can be a bit like navigating a labyrinth for non-native speakers. However, it's an essential part of Korean culture and a testament to the society's emphasis on respect and etiquette. Even as the world becomes more global and interconnected, these linguistic customs continue to hold significant importance in Korean society. They serve as a reminder of the country's deep-rooted traditions and the value it places on respect for elders and superiors. Language indeed is a primary tool for demonstrating respect in Korean society. It's not just about the words we say, but also how we say them. It's a dance of respect woven into the very syllables and sentences of the Korean language. Beyond language, physical gestures also embody respect in Korean culture. Let's delve into two of the most prevalent ones, bowing and the handling of objects. Bowing is a universal form of greeting in Korea, but it's not just a simple nod of the head. The depth and duration of the bow can convey different levels of respect. When meeting an elder or a person of higher status, a deeper bow, around 45 degrees, is customary. This is more than a mere formality, it's a physical manifestation of deference and respect. But it's not just about how you bow, it's also about when you bow. In Korea, one bows when saying hello, expressing gratitude, or offering an apology. It's an integral part of social interaction, a silent yet eloquent way of expressing your sentiments. Now let's talk about handing over objects. In Korean culture, the manner in which you give or receive an item can speak volumes about your level of respect for the other person. You may be handing over a simple pen or a precious gift, but the etiquette remains the same. Use both hands. This gesture, seemingly trivial to the uninitiated, is a subtle way of demonstrating respect, especially when interacting with elders. Now imagine you're at a business meeting and you're giving your business card to a potential Korean client. You'd offer it with both hands, making sure the text faces the recipient, a small gesture that conveys your respect and professionalism. On the flip side, when receiving an item, especially from someone older or of a higher status, accept it with both hands as a sign of gratitude and respect. This applies to everything from accepting a business card to receiving a drink at a dinner party. These physical gestures are subtle yet powerful ways of showing respect. As we've seen in Korean culture, respect isn't just about what you say, but also about what you do. It's about understanding and embracing the nuances of interpersonal interactions. So the next time you find yourself in a Korean setting, remember, a deep bow and the use of two hands could go a long way in earning respect. Dining with elders in Korea? There are some essential etiquette rules to follow. At the heart of these rules is the respect for elders that is so important in Korean society. So let's dive right into it. First off, when sharing a meal with elders, it's considered polite to wait for them to start eating before you do. This small gesture shows your respect for their seniority. It's not just about waiting for them to pick up their chopsticks, but it's about giving them the space and time to set the pace for the meal. Now let's talk about the rice bowl. In Korean dining etiquette, your rice bowl should remain on the table while you're eating. Yes, you heard it right. You're expected to hold your rice bowl with one hand and use your chopsticks with the other. But the bowl itself should not be lifted off the table. This practice might be different from what you're used to, but it's all part of the rich tapestry of Korean culture. Moving on to drinks. If an elder offers you a drink, it's respectful to accept it with both hands. Remember, it's not just about the drink, it's about the respect you show when accepting it. And when you drink, it's considered polite to turn your head slightly away. This is a subtle sign of respect, especially when you're drinking with someone older or of higher status than you. Let's not forget about conversation at the table. It's considered impolite to talk with your mouth full or to make loud noises while eating. Enjoy your meal, engage in conversation, but do so in a way that respects the people around you. In summary, when dining with elders in Korea, remember to wait for them to start eating, keep your rice bowl on the table, accept drinks with both hands, and maintain respectful conversation. All these practices might seem intricate, but they are deeply rooted in the culture and tradition of respect for elders. Remember, good table manners are a sign of respect in Korean culture. By understanding and practicing these customs, you're not only showing your respect for Korean culture, but also enriching your own dining experience. So, the next time you're dining with Korean elders, remember these tips and enjoy your meal. Seating arrangements in Korea are another reflection of the age hierarchy. This may seem like a small detail, but it actually carries significant weight in social and formal situations. Just as language, bowing, and table manners are used to show respect, so too are seating arrangements. In Korean culture, the most prominent seat is typically reserved for the eldest or most senior person present. This could be the oldest family member at a dinner, the CEO at a business meeting, or the most respected elder at a community event. The head of the table is seen as the seat of honor, and by offering it to the elder, Koreans are showing their respect and acknowledging their higher status. But it's not just about where elders sit, it's also about where everyone else sits in relation to them. Generally, younger or lower status individuals sit further away from the head of the table. This is because proximity to the elder or leader is seen as a reflection of one's status in the group. What happens though when seating is limited? Well, in such cases, younger individuals are expected to offer their seats to elders. This custom, known as jong, is a gesture of respect and consideration, and it extends beyond formal gatherings to everyday situations like public transportation. Now, you might be thinking, what if I get it wrong? Don't worry. While these customs are important, Koreans understand that not everyone is familiar with their etiquette. If you're unsure, a good rule of thumb is to watch and follow what others are doing. Remember, these seating customs, like many aspects of Korean etiquette, are rooted in Confucian principles of respect and hierarchy. They may seem complex, but they're all part of Korea's rich tapestry of social interactions. Understanding these customs can provide a deeper insight into Korean culture and society. Seating arrangements indeed are a subtle yet important aspect of Korean etiquette. They serve as a constant reminder of the respect for age hierarchy that permeates every aspect of Korean life. While respect for elders remains a core value, cultural trends in Korea are gradually shifting. The younger generation, heavily influenced by globalization and digitalization, is beginning to question and reassess some aspects of traditional Korean etiquette and hierarchy. This shift is most evident in urban areas where Western influences are more prevalent. Yet it's not about completely discarding the old ways, but rather about finding a balance. The youth are navigating between maintaining respect for tradition and asserting their individuality in a rapidly changing world. They are reinterpreting and reshaping the cultural norms to suit their contemporary realities, creating a fascinating blend of the old and the new. Take the use of honorifics, for example. While it's still customary to use formal language with elders, many young Koreans now prefer to use banmal, an informal speech style, even with people they've just met. This shift reflects a desire for more egalitarian relationships, breaking the strict hierarchy often associated with jondamal, the formal speech style. Similarly, the traditional dining and seating etiquette are also undergoing changes. Many young Koreans no longer strictly adhere to the rule of waiting for the elders to eat first or offering their seats to elders. They are more focused on creating a comfortable and relaxed atmosphere during meals, where everyone can enjoy the food and conversation equally. However, this doesn't mean that respect for elders and traditional customs have lost their importance. Quite the contrary. These customs continue to play a significant role in shaping social interactions and relationships in Korea. They are seen as a sign of good manners and a way to show consideration for others. Understanding and practicing these customs is still vital for anyone wishing to navigate Korean society successfully. In conclusion, while the younger generation is ushering in new cultural trends, the core values of respect and etiquette continue to hold their ground. The traditional and the modern coexist, creating a dynamic and evolving cultural landscape that makes Korea such a fascinating place to explore. Despite changing trends, these traditional customs continue to shape Korean society. Respecting elders, using honorifics, and following etiquette rules are more than just customs in Korea. They are indeed the pillars that uphold the society, providing the framework for human interactions, molding the social fabric, and shaping the way Koreans live their lives. We've journeyed through the intricacies of the Korean language, where honorifics are not just a sign of respect, but a linguistic art form in itself. The use of jondamal, the formal language, serves as a robust mechanism to express reverence and deference, enriching the Korean communication experience. We've delved into the physical manifestations of respect, such as the customary bows, the two-handed exchange of objects, and the thoughtful dining etiquette. These are not just actions, but a testament to the Korean people's commitment to upholding their cultural values. We've explored the significance of age hierarchy in seating arrangements, a practice that echoes the deep-seated respect for elders. Every seat, every position serves as a reminder of the reverence accorded to age and experience in this culture. We've also navigated through the changing cultural trends, the gradual shift towards a more relaxed social interaction among the younger generation. Yet, despite these changes, the core values of respect and etiquette remain unshakable, undiluted, and are still very much alive in contemporary Korean society. These aspects of Korean culture are not just interesting facets for a culture enthusiast, they are essential knowledge for anyone seeking to engage with this vibrant society. To truly understand, appreciate, and navigate the social landscape of Korea, one must immerse oneself in these customs and practices. By understanding and embracing these values, you'll be better equipped to navigate social interactions in Korea. They offer a unique lens through which we can view and appreciate the richness and depth of Korean culture. So, as we continue our journey of cultural exploration, let's remember to carry these lessons with us. Until next time, keep exploring,